All right, beautiful people. So yes, part 2 of this week's podcast. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, do so right away. Like you already know, we are here with your madam herself, Adepa Benis. And yes, Champion Man is in here too. Hey, me say, part 1, I had the case. You see, you remember, say Puff Daddy has an issue.
Yeah.
Like this is in relation to the part 1 now.
Is it the one that he was
he had a case with Cassie.
Cassie?
Oh, Cassie is a musician. But as of the time,
the only person I know was Justin Bieber.
Oh no. Cassie, as of the time, P.Diddy, ODT Cassie, no. Cassie was 19 years. P.Diddy would be 36. And then I bet that case. Emma P.Diddy, yeah, Cassie.
Yeah, I know that P.Diddy case is out.
Yes, but only, and the Cassie girl, no, as of the time, then P.Diddy didn't know. No.
Sexual assault, and all that.
So that time, Cassie within 19 years. And P.Diddy was 36. And now, I feel like Cassie Ababe filed a case against P.Diddy. And the world was outraged. Hey, time around on dating, so it was a case. But now, no, I feel I feel a big case. But yes, me the Bible question later. Hey, me who am saying no, we some medical.
This case, like I've been saying, it's been almost 2 weeks now that I've been following it on TikTok.
Charlie. It's in the one share part 1 here. What you see? So we're reeling straight into stories, and then the stories, a bit like lengthy, but we'll divulge into them kakra, then we make the content short for you guys. Why? All right, so this one is saying I'm a level 300 student and I'm 21 years old. I recently slept with my friend's boyfriend.
Hey!
A little background story. My friend and I met 3 years ago at a remedial school, and we've been good friends since then. Let's call her Becky. I was very good to her. I washed her clothes, cooked for her, and let her spend days at my house. I literally love this girl, and she loves me too. Back when we were in school, she'd used my phone to call her boyfriend at that time.
Okay.
Let's call him Nana. She introduced me to the guy over the phone, and the guy would call me to ask about her when her number wasn't reachable. I didn't have any relationship with Nana because I'd never met him. We only spoke on the phone once in a while when he's talking to my Becky. Now, after the remedial, I got into a university at Nana's region. So last year, Becky thought it'd be nice to see Nana in person. Let's note, at this time, they were no more and Becky was dating.
Okay.
So I had dinner with Nana. That was that. Nana and I used to text on Snap at times, and he invited me to his house multiple times, but I gave excuses after excuses. Now this year, he invited me again and I decided to go to his house. Please, let's not forget Becky and Nana are no more together, and I'm also single. That night at Nana's house, he tried to kiss me, but I refused. I thought it wasn't right. He respected me and didn't try anything again. After some days, he invited me again and I went. But this time, I couldn't say no to him and we had sex. I know Becky is in a relationship right now, but I'm disgusted at myself for sleeping with Nana, even though I think I have feelings for him. I want to tell Becky about what happened and ask for her forgiveness. I love her and I'd never do anything to hurt her. I'm ready to let go of the feelings I have for Nana so I could save my friendship with Becky. Should I tell Becky about this or follow my heart and be with Nana? What's your take on this one? You are
hey. Drink water to that. Well, I think they are no more.
Yes.
Nana and Becky are no more. So
yes.
If both of you do love each other, don't let your friendship stop you from finding your husband, though. Because maybe you guys are meant to be, Charlie.
Yeah.
That's why your heart is. And that's why the guy also loves you, or the guy is also feeling you.
Right.
And Becky has also moved on. So you guys should start something up.
Yeah.
Simple.
But should she tell Becky though?
The person is your friend. So I don't think as friends, you should keep something like this from her. Okay. It's not going to be easy for Becky because Becky will be like, oh, you are my friend and this thing, like, it's actually going on.
Right.
But Becky too has to understand this. You guys are no more.
Right. And she's in a serious relationship.
And you're in a serious relationship.
Yeah.
So just let them be and respect that for them.
Yeah, but once I say girls, now you're more code be say you don't have to date my ex. And
That is a stupid code. For me, I don't deal with that code.
Okay, and anyway, they must know. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Yes, yeah, a stupid code.
A stupid code.
Okay, I'm a 20 years old student.
Okay.
Nurse in my final year. I'm a Muslim, and my first relationship was all rosy until my boyfriend took advantage of me after dating for a year, and I still wasn't ready for sex because I was still a virgin. I broke up with him, and he kept begging, and his only excuse was that he had doubts that I was still a virgin at the age of 18. Since then, I get really irritated anytime a Muslim guy approaches me. I don't know why. My mom has also made it clear that I can't marry a Christian.
Okay.
Though my mom doesn't know about my first relationship and what happened, she's beginning to suspect something because I have been trying to convince her to give me the liberty to marry from whichever religion I want to marry from. I know I'm still young, and being in a relationship is not what I should be worried about now. But my mom's mind is made up that I must marry a Muslim, and I have tried to go into a relationship with a Muslim, but I blocked them just within the first week because just the sight of their call even irritates me. What should I do? Because I know if I don't do something about it now, it will affect me sometime to come. What's your take on this one?
I would say that when it comes to parents and you are of certain age, they try to make decisions for you when it comes to marriage.
Right.
That worry, and I say, if you're about to get married, I don't want this kind of man in the family or something like that.
Yeah.
But when they notice you're of age, that is when they start to welcome whatever you bring at home.
Right.
So I think this moment, she should just focus on education. And she said the guy took advantage of her.
Yes.
So that guy is not worth it to be in your circle or in your lane. So let's go of that guy, because somebody taking advantage of you is just a red flag.
Yeah, she already did that.
Then right now, just focus on yourself. Focus and explore. Any guy who comes in, don't be in a haste to block the person or get to know the person, get to know them more.
Right.
Because you are too young to make decision that this is whom I want or this is whom I want to settle with.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
If the time comes, your mom will be like, "Oh, do you have a boyfriend? Oh, no, come put the baby sat.
Yeah.
Do you have someone in mind? I want to meet the person. Like, who is he and all that."
I don't think the mom's issue is she not having a boyfriend, but the mom's issue
is based on tradition.
Exactly. Religion. Yeah. The mom need to catch any plane say, "Madam, Obawari Muslim." And it ends there. But the girl now detests Muslims because of the past relationship she's been in with a Muslim guy. So let's say all Muslims are the same.
And I think it should open up that part to the mom as well.
Exactly.
The mom will get to know. Exactly. Just because someone is a Muslim doesn't mean that, say, the person is 100% an angel.
Yes.
Some are good and some are bad.
Exactly.
So the mom should talk about that case with the mom so that the mom will allow her to explore from other religion as well.
All right. So yes, that's a very good point. Nevertheless, even if the mom doesn't want her to marry from another religion, she should give reason as to why now she doesn't.
Yeah.
Like she's not geared towards the Muslims. Also, she shouldn't use that guy as a yardstick to judge all Muslim guys. It's not right, in my opinion, because there are good Muslims out there that are probably going to miss out. If you say because of that one guy, you are using him to judge any other Muslim guy. I understand the pain they are going through, but you need to heal from that.
Yeah.
Heal from that.
And you're still too young for...
Exactly. Heal from that. Focus on yourself and don't use your past to judge other people that are coming into your life. You might get the perfect one in your religion and you wouldn't have a problem with your family when it comes to that too. But yeah, if you think that also going to be a problem and you want to have a conversation with your mom on that side of religion to do that, and I believe that it's going to be Oh, good. So on to the next one. I'm 22. My boyfriend and I started dating last year, November. This guy has been in my DM since. I wasn't paying attention to him. So last year, I decided to give him a try. Let's call him Ato. On our first date,
Uncle
Ato. On our first date, Uncle Ato took me to one of the most expensive restaurants in Accra. I was surprised because I underrated him. Uncle Ato gives me money anytime I ask for it. He takes me out on dates. If I tell him I want to, and to my surprise, I went to visit him somewhere in January. He never touched me because I told him if we could have sex, it would be after our wedding, and he agreed. We slept in different rooms that night. The following day, we slept in the same room, on the same bed, yet he didn't make any sexual advances towards me.
Uncle Ato.
Uncle Ato, good guy. I have never been this shocked because I know my men of today. But there's something important I want to say. I don't feel anything for Uncle Ato, despite everything he does for me. Is there anything like love grows with time? That's what my friends keep on telling me. What's your take on this one?
This one, I don't know.
See, ever since I've been an advocate of, fuck love grows and all of that thing. Like when you meet somebody, it's like the connection counts and all of that thing. Yeah. But really and truly, I think love grows.
Love grows, right?
Why do I say this? Because if love can fade, it can actually grow as well. When we are attracted to humans the first time, I wouldn't say it's much more of love. Because love is a gradual thing.
Yeah.
You say, oh, love at first sight, okay, cool. But at that first sight, would you want to collect a bullet for that person?
No, you need to nurture
it. You get my point? You nurture it for it to grow. So there's a feeling that pops up. But that feeling, you let it grow to become the love. I see it.
Hey, you see the way I explain that thing.
Let me explain that thing, bro. You understand? Let me explain it, bro, please. It's, I believe, if you don't feel anything for this guy, it's understandable. Is there any sort of care for him? Is there any sort of likingness for him? Do you understand? Build on that. Because really and truly, my realization marriage in one home, forget your do, Nana. Marriage in one home, forget your do.
Not enough.
The love is not enough. See, if he cares for you, or in some way be, or mausika, or show, like,
and he provides for this you. Man.
Do you understand? You feel good. Say, nah, Charlie, this man.
This is my man right there.
What you say? Me man not bragging me. What you say? It goes sideways. Okay, for baby, na ni man munching. Timini fani impia champion man. What na ma unfili? Even so, don't what you should me yet. Yes, I know so. What you say? But madam, this one that you've met, he's taken out all the boxes.
I think he's a good person. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, if a man can sleep in the same bed with you and he won't touch you, but to him will say, sorry. He's a man that is principled. What I say?
And he stick to his words as well.
You get my point? See, weigh your options. Sometimes you say,
if you let him when I see him, I'll take him.
Oh, you what? You say like, oh, I want to feel something. Yeah. Sometimes too, I understand it when women be like, I want to feel something at least for him before I can like move on with him. It's understandable.
I think mostly it has something to do with the vibe and the connection. You get it?
Yeah.
Because you need to be someone I can communicate with.
Oh, the communication.
I can joke with. Like I can laugh with.
Oh yeah, it's understandable. That one is understandable.
I want that kind of friendship connection with you before the love.
Good. Who's in about? But that friendship connection, communication, or so chat jokes, so don't you want to so still be jano.
And it's
oh yeah no.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. What
you want feeling? You got a feeling
hold
to
on now. Wait. Hold on. The thing is, the moment that thing is there, you feel some kind of love that you don't know where it's coming from. It comes
from, right. But
it's all based on what you guys built.
Right.
Because friendship or love, they are just like plants. The more this thing or the more the vibe keeps coming, the more you nurture like what's between both of you or what's friendly vibe which is going on between both of you.
Right.
It brings something out.
Right.
Unknowingly.
Yeah, that's true. It's like watering those plants and it's blooming and stuff like that. Yeah, Matthias here. We're dropping answer some. All right, so yes. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, so hey, part 2.
Part 2.
I'll say honestly, I pray to God about me encountering the wrong people. Secondly, Mr. Atu looks dull for me. I'm not a hyper, but then I want someone I could match energy with. He doesn't like talking. I always have to do the talking. He doesn't call to check up. He acts nonchalant about certain things. Do you think I'm overreacting? Personally, my instinct tells me something is wrong and off somewhere. I don't know what to do. Please help. Thank you. Okay. So, when it comes to this side of things and so on, where he's dull and like he's not communicative, it kind of turns out to be some sort of way. Though the other side of him turns out to be, say, he's a good person that you can settle down with. But these things can be worked on in my personal point of view.
And also sticking to his words as well, which is by not touching you or having sex with you till we get married.
Yeah, that's him respecting you as a woman.
Yeah. But since there's no being in a relationship, for me, it's going to be boring. No.
I believe that these are things that can still be worked on.
But let me ask you, if you're in a relationship whereby that person doesn't talk to you, like you always start the conversation, nothing.
It's hard. It's hard. Me personally, sometimes I fall in that situations. Sometimes I don't know what to talk about.
But I can't always be on the phone with you. Then both of us will be on the phone saying nothing.
Oh, no, sometimes too, it's enjoyable, trust me. Sometimes we enjoy the silence.
When you guys mostly talk and you have nothing to say.
Yeah, but sometimes too, at that point, you can do that for like a couple of hours or days, but then it gets boring. You can't do that for a week. Oh, yeah, trust me, I'm talking from experience.
Okay.
You can't do that for a week.
Okay.
Sometimes, maybe the woman doesn't have anything to say. Maybe the man doesn't have anything to say. It makes sense.
You said sometimes, but this one, it's the suit and the buy.
See, it's not even a suit and the buy. It's most of the time, because it's a constant thing. She knew on my back and so that is the part where
I'm sorry, but I want someone who matches my vibe.
Oh yeah, we all want someone that matches our vibe, but there baby to sing. Complain say baby that's what I'm saying. Say these are things that can be worked on.
Relationship, I rebuke it.
Amen. These are things that can definitely be worked on. Work on it. You want conversations, get to know what his interests are. Have conversations from those angles. Let him get to know where your interest also lies. Say, for example, me, I can be in a situation where if your friend is saying, I'm not interested in something, and the fact that you are interested in that, and we don't have conversations, now I would have to be interested in that. If it's a movie or say it's a series you watch, I'll be interested in that just for us to have something to talk about. Do you get my point? So it has to go both ways. So Oban nkwa beba no awon nkwa ba be kasa na wo champion man
ankala to
na on kasa obe ha oba that is and so uncle
so just try ankala to try okay.
All right, so this one came into our Instagram DM. The other one too was in our Instagram DM, but yeah, this one too came into our Instagram DM saying, "Hi, greetings. In 2018, there was this Nigerian guy that came to my mom's shop and bought drinks, and I was the one that attended to him.
Hey.
We exchanged contacts, and he asked me out.
So turn drinks out your number.
I agreed to do that. We only dated for a few months, and I got pregnant.
Hey.
When I got pregnant, I told this guy, and he denied it. That he is not responsible. I had to involve his brother and family who are all Nigerians, except a Ghanaian guy who lived with them that stood by me because they didn't want to accept the pregnancy. But there was something I did because of the humiliation and the insults from families out of pain. When the pregnancy was 7 months old, I remember I removed my clothes, laid my hand on my belly, and cursed the child.
What?
And that thing is haunting me till now. I regret doing this. I'm now 25 and my child is 5 years old. Please help me. What should I do? I want to make things right before she grows.
That's what the Holy Spirit and anointing know.
Yeah.
Because curse, this is something spiritual. Worse.
You see, that actually opens room for a good conversation.
Huh.
You see, mothers, or I wouldn't even say mothers. See, parents cursing children, especially when they are going through pain. See, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
Not only pain per se, but any little thing that your child will do, and you start to say negative words on the child, and now and now they'll be and
so bad. It's so bad. It affects the children in so many ways. In so many ways.
And when the child grows up and begins to do certain things, and you be like, "Sa not here." But you've forgotten that some words you said some time ago, that is what is having effect on that child
at that very particular moment. That is very true. It's a good point that you've raised, because see, for example, what this lady did to the child. She knows it's going to have effect on the child. She knows it. She feels it. This child is so innocent. Why do you push your pain on that child instead of the person that brought you that pain? Do you get my point? Now, an innocent soul who has done nothing to you. The only pain that this kid brought you was when this kid was coming out. But it's part of nature. It's in the body away or no. Do you understand? Sometimes it's like parents don't deep their actions in the moment when they are doing things. And we just throw the excuse there like, and then come a woman and come in here. No, you should be sensible. Say at that point that you are going through pain, whatever that you are saying is coming out of pain.
Besides,
so you should be able to stop yourself.
Nothing to do with whatever you did.
You get my point?
That child is innocent. So why do you have to transcend your pain onto an innocent child?
You get my point? You feel me? And to diving into this particular issue being not just, I hope said this one, no, whatever that you have to do it. If you have to go to the church, pray about it personally, see a pastor.
That's why it needs prayers.
Serious prayers. So these curses can be broken, because it could turn out to be a generational curse. You don't know about that. You understand me? So that's the answer we have for you. Now, deepen this and making it a proper conversation. Like I was saying, parents should be aware of whatever that they are telling their children. Sometimes they feel it's normal. No, you shouldn't be doing those stuff. You think that you are angry in whatever situation that you are in. You think that you are pained in whatever situation that you are in. But
words are very powerful.
Exactly.
Whatever you use your mouth to say or your tongue to confess, it actually comes to pass.
Right. And you see, you see, sometimes, even we the children, when our parents say stuff like that, we make it look like, oh, me mama dear are not here, me papa dear are not here, and we just let it go. Yeah. Sometimes too, we might see it to be serious, and it hurts us internally. It fucks our mental health up. And on the spiritual side too, maybe we are not spiritually strong enough into it be a kind I see, if you came with Jesus dream, you see what just I mean, and maybe I sorry 1, 2, 3 be near bohom pie, make a family who be a came with Jesus dream, and that's just it. But things like this, I believe, maybe I'm just using me as an example. It might, if I am in that case or in that situation, it's not going to be a 1-time, 2-time, 3-time prayers. It's going to be a constant prayer, because maybe whatever my mom said or my dad said is having effect on me because it just came straight from her. Or maybe kwambukra enye jumano. Oh, and that home is going to work on that. That spirit is going to work on that and make sure that whatever that statement came about is going to happen. Do you understand me? So I believe that it's constant prayers, and it's not about, I don't believe it's going to work. Nah.
It would definitely work.
Be serious with it, because this is blood. This is a bloodline. Do you understand me? It's a bloodline. You guys are connected on a blood thing. So if you...
And besides, you said the thing with pain.
Out of pain.
that carries some more
It carries weight. See, the tongue is powerful. That is what we need to understand. So sometimes when parents, this goes to parents, when you are angry, when you are in pain, whatever that you're saying with your tongue, be careful, be extra careful. It's not about, I'm sorry. It's not about, I'm sorry. What parents?
Do they even say sorry?
Oh, Young parents, but it's understandable because that's how they've been raised up or brought up. When they say sorry, they become inferior to that child.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna drop it, like some respect to me. But now, our age, we are obviously going to say sorry to our kids because we understand the strength that it comes with that. Do you understand me? But with with the age of our parents, they don't believe in that. Some of them actually believe in that. But when she does wrong, she tells me sorry. When she does wrong to some of my siblings, she says sorry. She's grown to understand that. You understand me? There are some parents that do that, and I give them props to that. But some of them in the air, but they have also ways and means of also apologizing when they do wrong. Do you get my point? I'm sorry, but will say, that person is sorry for doing whatever that he or she did. But the tongue, let's understand it is powerful. I beg you people, being a parent.
Today they preach to.
I mean, preach you, because parents need be pesa. See also be only BBC to be no can't some go so. But on names they never have effect on you.
We have Obia like that. This person has grown up to be a man or a woman, working and all that, struggling in life. Like things are not working out.
Oh, what you say? Well, me say there's this friend of mine out of Germany, Santo, Sani a friend. Santo, remember the real name, Santos, Sani a friend. Or see, Charlie. Anytime bia me mami nya kasakase bia onye yeda akwesi wonye yeda akwesi wonye yeda enso ene onno wa abrochi no hene mame akwana blessa na nyame abie kwan wan de akwa abrochi. You understand me? It can see the year enka wo mame no ubenye bi ni wedi.
That's it.
We all want our children to grow to be better, but say open my excuse say na me wo pain mu den na menka den na menye. I don't think that excuse can make sense. But it doesn't take away the damages that has been caused.
Like, is it the child who even asked you to give birth to her or him?
Sometimes, and that's what
then they were and that's what then the enjoy because no,
you understand me?
No baby obeko wayward kakra. Not more, but at least Anthony was said yes, oh bet no.
No what You see, we the children, and so yes, stop. Make a home,
but made them in count. Oh, count, make men count.
What about you? What's no happening?
Men count, men count.
You see, we the children, we shouldn't be also putting our parents in positions.
My friends, are some more common bravo.
Also, so boadier.
Why are you pointing me?
My main point we are ye fenese you're right. You're pinning for a casa. Your man and say, and make canon to my sick. And also,
modern times and modern days.
Sessa, Messissa. See, we should know how our parents are.
What?
Know how your parent is and learn not to put them in situations that will end up them doing the things you don't like.
Go book tire.
What you say? Who go pushing into a position where Obabe can say ma won't pay. Who we are say me papa ye. Now oh ye. Me ye. Ono ye. Onye.
Now you now this now got a one on your no venture also.
And then they be sure But yeah, my main also last point because this particular situation.
Okay, what do I have to say again? Well, I just think that parents should live harmony with their kids and the kids also as well. Like you guys should build a very conducive home.
Right.
That would be okay for both of you.
Yeah.
So that akoma bako and call a name saying bako, yeah. Right. Like you guys should be
d'accordo, your partner, no?
Yeah.
It's yes, it was a great conversation.
Today the English is not English, so please forgive me.
No, we are not starting. It's yes. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is the part 2 of this week's podcast. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, like I said, do so. Follow us on all social media platforms. The name is Taifa, but like you already know, I'm here with your madam herself.
At the Pabenis.
We are out of
sure.